Welcome to Jank Play TCG. My name's Landon, and here we play Jank. And today I'm showing off a new Pauper deck. I actually built this deck on stream a little while ago, but with the Pauper tournament that I'm hosting on the Discord in a week from when this video comes out, I figured I'd show off some more Pauper decks. And here is the Future Pauper, because last week I showed Ancient Pauper. And Future Pauper is very simple. It revolves around 3 different Pokemon: Iron Valiant, Iron Jugulis, and Iron Bundle. And the primary attacker is obviously Iron Valiant. The secondary attacker is Iron Jugulis, and we've got Iron Bundle here with a really unique ability for this Pauper format, and a very unique attack as well that can lock your opponent out from being able to attack you. So let's start off with Iron Valiant with the Gemini laser attack, where it does 20 to the active and 20 to one of their bench. So you're able to spread damage around just that little bit, being able to set up KOs for future turns. And then we have the 3 energy Zen Blade that does 120, cleaning up those KOs as necessary. Now, during your next turn, this Pokemon can't use Zen Blade, so you'll just use Gemini Laser, right? It's not a can't attack, it's it can't use this particular attack. So that's pretty handy. Then we go to the Iron Jugulis with 3 energy doing 110, not very much, but we do have the automated combat ability, where when this Pokemon is damaged, you put 3 damage cards on your opponent's active. Again, putting that damage out there, threatening your opponent of, okay, if you hurt me, I hurt you, and then I attack, you know? So, like, you're going to be outputting more damage. That's the goal, at least. And then we also have Iron Bundle as the 3rd attacker in this deck, and with the unique ability Hyper Blower. Now, Boss's Orders is not allowed in this Pauper tournament that I'm hosting, because it's Pauper, uncommons and commons only, and it is on ptcgl, so it has to be within the standard format. So there's no Boss's Orders, so Iron Bundle becomes one of the few gusting options that we'll have in the format, which is very important. And then we also have the Refrigerated Stream attack, 3 energy, 80 damage. If the defending Pokemon is an evolution Pokemon, it can't attack during your opponent's next turn. So locking out your opponent from attacking, and the gusting options. Really awesome stuff. Energy-wise, it's a little unique. We do have 2 double turbo, as you could probably guess, or 4 double turbo, sorry, for the Iron Jugulis and the Iron Bundle, right? Sadly, Iron Valiant not going to be so useful for. But we do have 7 Psychic Energy and 3 Water Energy to try to get our primary attackers attacking our secondary attackers when necessary, right? So because of that, we're playing a whole mix of energy. I went with Energy Loto here, because Energy Loto does allow you to go for special energy, which Energy Search doesn't. So we went with Energy Loto over Energy Search. We have 2 copies of Ciphermaniac's Codebreaking, so that we can really select the cards that we're going to be drawing in the next turn or 2. We've got 4 copies of Youngster, nice shuffle draw there, 3 copies of Future Booster Energy Capsule, so that we can give a Pokemon free retreat, or they can be doing more damage. It gives them both, but you know, those would be the 2 reasons for attaching that. We've got 2 copies of Super Rod, because our Pokemon are such energy-hungry Pokemon, we need to be able to recover those energies, right? We got 3 copies of Giovanni's Charisma, and this was such a fun inclusion, because all of our Pokemon have attacks that use 3 energy, and the Miraidon that came in Temporal Forces is a rare, not an uncommon, so we can't play that in Pauper, but we can play Giovanni's Charisma to try to accelerate energy and disrupt our opponent's energy acceleration. Next up, we've got 2 copies of Counter Catcher. That, mixed with the Hyper Blowers of the Iron Bundles, we're hoping to really pick and choose exactly what we want our opponent's active Pokemon to be, and punish them as much as possible. Next up, we've got 2 town stores, so if we need to, we can go search out for some tool cards, because Future Booster Energy Capsule is not the only tool we're playing. Next up, we also have 4 copies of Energy Sticker. That might be a bit excessive, but all of our Pokemon are basic, and on a heads, we can accelerate a energy from the discard pile to one of our benched basic Pokemon. Or is it just our benched? I think it's just our bench. Still, real good energy acceleration, right? We got 4 copies of Vengeful Punch. We're really targeting the Iron Jugulis there, but these can be attached to just about anyone. The idea is they attack an Iron Jugulis, they take 3 damage counters. If they KO it with Vengeful Punch, they're going to take 4 more. That's 70 damage from your opponent attacking you. So that's the idea there, and that's the goal. The Pokemon search we're playing is Techno Radar because we've got nothing but future Pokemon in this. Techno Radar will be able to search out those future Pokemon. And then we've got 2 Arvens in here to search out items and tools and try to get exactly what we need when we need it. Now, I am going to be going into a standard format match here, not a Pauper match, so we'll see how well the deck does against a normal standard deck. I'm not expecting much, but hey, you never know. Sometimes these Pauper decks really surprise me in the standard format. Ah, man. Whew. All right. Call the starting coin flip. Sorry, I'm going to go tails. Tails never fails. Come on, tails. Heads. All right, well, our opponent will get to choose. Most likely they're going to go first. We're going to go second. And that's where energy acceleration is going to be key for our victory, right? Yep, our opponent's going first. So we got to try to get energy out as quickly as we can. What do we start off with? An Iron Jugulis. Now, we do start off with double turbo, which is pretty good for us. We also have Techno Radar, so we're not going to get benched out anytime soon. The idea I have right now is play down Town Store, go get a Vengeful Punch, attach it to the Iron Jugulis, throw down the double turbo, and we will Techno Radar out an Iron Bundle and probably a Iron Valiant. We'll see, we'll see. I'm thinking Iron Valiant because of the single energy attack, right? And Iron Bundle so that whoever they put in the active, we can get around if we need to. If they put something really powerful in the active, we can gust around it with the Hyper Blower. What is going on here? Oh, I made some sales. Nice. On the eBay store where we're selling our Funko Pops and our amiibos. Trying to make some money while I wait for disability. Just trying to pay bills and whatnot. Link in the description if you want to help out. No pressure. I also have my TCG player account linked in the description for the cards that I pull and sell and stuff. So no pressure on that either. So our opponent did start off with a Lumineon V, not a very powerful attacker, but this thing can get up and going pretty quickly. So, ooh, Energy Sticker, great. So we're going to discard that. We will grab, what was it, Iron Valiant, Iron Bundle. Yeah, I went with all the special arts Iron Bundles. How can you not, right? It can be difficult to gutsy up a Pauper deck, but hey, sometimes you get to, and that's awesome. All right, then we can... Ooh, I could retreat the Iron Jugulis and just be attacking with Iron Valiant. I'm going to throw down Town Store. We're going to go search. No, I'm going to go Vengeful Punch. If I toss that down, I could put the double turbo on the Iron Bundle. That would be interesting. No, I'm going to put it on the Iron Jugulis. So many people don't want to attack with Lumineon. I'm planning for my opponent not wanting to, right? That could come and bite us, but let's see what happens. So I remember this Future Pauper deck being very difficult to construct because Ancient has so many, like their supporters are so good for drawing and whatnot, where Future doesn't nearly have as good of stuff, right? I think Future is really reliant on its Pokemon being good, and that really bleeds into the Pokemon EX and the rare Pokemon and stuff, where Ancient has really good supports, right? Supporters and stuff. Even the Earthen Vessel is an Ancient card. So, yeah, really good stuff for Ancient, where for Future, not so much, sadly. So our opponent is playing Arven, so there's no, what's it called? Bossazor is being played this turn, so they're not going to go around the automated combat and the Vengeful Punch if that's what they're going for. But Iron Boulder EX does make an appearance with the, what's it called? Rock Chestplate. Now, our opponent did Gutsy Pickaxe. They failed to get a fighting energy off that, but they did get an energy search. So they attach 1 to Luminion. That's interesting. What do we get? A water energy. So we can attach that here and be attacking now. I do kind of want to, let's see, I'll do 90, then they'll take 70. Okay, let's do that. So I'm going to Town Store and grab a Future Booster Energy Capsule. We're going to attach that to the Iron Valiant. I kind of want to wait on Techno Radar, so we're just going to do 90. Then they'll take 70. They'll have 10 HP remaining. Then we can Iron Bundle, Hyper Blow Luminion onto the bench, knock it out on the bench, while getting 10 damage done to the Iron Boulder because of that Rock Chestplate. So, yeah, I do still like... Oh no, they're just going to shuffle it back into their deck. But then they'll only have this one Pokemon out, so maybe that'll still be fine. Or they're attaching Hero's Cape. Maybe they're planning on leaving out the Luminion. That would be interesting. Definitely beneficial for us. I will say, Future Pauper was not my favorite. I think Ancient Pauper is way better than Future Pauper, but I want to give people the opportunity to play wherever they want. They attach to the bench. That's interesting. So, okay. So we get a Psychic Energy. We can throw that down there. We'll Town Store again. We'll grab another Future Booster Energy Capsule. Is this discard? Discard this Pokemon, all cards attached. Yeah. We'll do another 80. Or 90. We'll do 90. They'll be at 180. That would be... Yeah, and then if they attack us, they won't KO with one hit. So they'll only take 30. Okay, I'm fine. I'm fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. How are you? We're doing great. I'm surprised they didn't want to attack last turn, but hey, to each their own. Now if they attack, they'll shuffle all that stuff back in. Up, here comes an Iron Bundle. Very interesting. Are they going to Hyper Blower us? Or are they saving it for later like we've been doing? Now, it looks like since we'll be playing against a lot of basics, the future stuff, Iron Bundle's attack will not be quite so useful. So they attach to the active Luminion, right? Okay, they'll do 120. They'll fail to KO. Do they shuffle away? If they don't, then... Oh, no, they're definitely not getting it. They only do 100. Yes, they do shuffle away. Are they going to put up an Iron Bundle? No, they're putting up Iron Boulder, which is interesting. We get double turbo. Not exactly what we are hoping for. Let's see. We could Techno Radar, get 2 more Pokemon out. One being an Iron Jugulis, another one being another Iron Bundle? Is that worth it? I think so. Yeah, we'll get rid of the Super Rod. Sorry, Super Rod. And we'll grab Iron Jugulis. Maybe another Iron Valiant, just because. That's probably a good idea. We'll play that down there. We'll play this down there. I like it. Now, we're only doing 40 damage because this Iron Boulder has the Rock Chestplate. It's taking a lot less damage, right? But Repulsor Axe is a very similar effect to Iron Jugulis. See, when we attack into it, we'll be taking 80 damage, which is a lot. They do 60, and then they'll do 80 to us when we attack it. So they are relying on a very similar effect to ourselves. There is Ting Lu EX, but do they have an energy? That's my big question. They don't. That's going to be fantastic for us. We draw Vengeful Punch, which I can play down on Iron Jugulis, and we can go ahead and Blasting Wind again. Doing 40, right? They're at 160 HP, and when they knock us out, they're going to take 70. so they'll be at 90 HP then. We would just need one energy to do Zen Blade and knock out the Iron Boulder, right? No, because they'll take 30 less. So 120, I said they would have 90 left. So yeah, that would be perfect. Math is mathin'. All right. So, I'm out of water. Dang it. I wish my city had clean drinking water. Ugh. That's a whole nother thing if you want me to go in a rant. Just like jump in a live stream I'm doing, I'll explain the water thing. Or just leave a comment and I'll let you know. My city, it pumps so much chlorine into the drinking water because they keep finding poop in the drinking water. And that's not good stuff, right? In case you didn't know, poop, you don't want poop in your water. And so... Ooh, Giovanni's Charisma. Now, they already played Rorik. Or no, they didn't play Rorik? What did they play? What's going on? I thought they played Rorik. Yeah, so they got an energy back. They're holding off. Why are they holding off? They don't want to Giovanni's Charisma me. They don't. At least they shouldn't want to. You know? That's interesting. They held off on attacking to Giovanni's Charisma me, which they can put this water energy back into my hand. Could they put the special energy? I think they can. That would not be great for us, but it's not like it would be terrible. Okay, so then they just played the energy normally. What? I'm confused. I'm so confuzzled right now. So they'll attack into me. They'll take... Okay. Okay. Hyper Blower. Iron Jugulis. Not a hard decision there. Super Rod, get that Iron Bundle back. Cool. Repulsor Axe. Yep. They're going to take 30 from automated combat. Yeah. Cool. Fun. Now, if I retreat, I don't have energy, right? So all I'm going to do is end turn. So if I retreated and attacked them with Iron Jugulis, I would have been KO'd. They would have been KO'd. No. I would have been KO'd, no effect. So, yeah, that's why. I really wish I had an energy. I could have attacked with this Iron Jugulis, get us into a much better situation. But yeah, I'm just waiting for a single energy, a single basic energy for this Iron Valiant to be able to attack with Zen Blade, right? Okay, Double Turbo goes back into my hand. They're attaching a water energy. Now, if they do Powerful Stomp, no, Repulsor Axe, yes, as they should. Okay. Okay. Let's Youngster. I don't need that Double Turbo anymore, right? I can Energy Loto. That can let me grab a water energy here. I can attach that to Iron Valiant. And Iron Valiant will be ready to go. And we'll end turn. There we go. There we go. We're getting moving here. So since we're not able to attack them, their Repulsor Axe just isn't doing much. Why is it only doing 30? Oh, resistance. That's why. Cool. Go Iron Jugulis. Repulsor Axe. Yep. Oh my gosh. If they Repulsor Axe again, they won't KO us and we will KO them. That's how crazy this situation currently is. That's nuts. I was not expecting this. Love it, though. Love it. Yeah, we'll throw down Psychic Energy there, and we'll Youngster. What do we get? Do we have any energy in the discard? We don't. We can throw that down. Future Booster there. And we just end our turn. So they won't KO us, but we will KO them. Or they power stomp and they KO us and we KO them. Right? Like, either way, we're getting this KO, right? They could, like, switch, but into what? Right? I don't know. Interesting. Oh, I haven't had my desktop audio turned on. Whoops. That must be very boring to listen to. Yeah, so they powerful stomp. They KO us. We KO them. Beautiful. I'm going to throw up Iron Jugulis. Because why wouldn't I? Do I have to pick first or do they? I think I have to. We'll get 2 prizes. They'll get 1. Because if they put up something... You know what? I'll just put up Iron Valiant. I have free retreat. So, yeah, they put up Iron Boulder. What's that? Weak to grass. Okay. So I can do that. And then they would do 60. So I would do 40 there, 20 somewhere else. What does Rock Chestplate read? Okay. So we are going to force them to switch out, right? So they'll probably put up Ting Lu, would be my guess. Which is going to be fine, because we're going to target their benched Iron Boulder then, with Gemini Laser, right? They put up Luminion. Interesting. I'm still going to go forward with the idea of Gemini Laser. I still like that plan. Let's Arven. We could grab Techno Radar and Vengeful Punch. Like those. I like those. I could Techno Radar away the Psychic Energy, then try to Energy Sticker it back on to this Iron Valiant. And we can grab Iron Jugulis and Iron Bundle. Play those 2 down. 1, 2. Energy Sticker. Heads. Beautiful. Attach it to this Iron Valiant. Vengeful Punch on there. Looking good, looking good. Gemini Laser. We're going to put 20 on there. And I'll have 140. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. We could Zenblade and knock out the Luminion because of the extra 20 from Future Booster. And that would be an extra 2 prizes, right? And that would be pretty darn good for us. Whoop. Oh, I should have put up Iron Jugulis. No, I shouldn't. Free retreat. Yeah, made the right move there. I can just free retreat down into this Iron Valiant, grab this knockout on Luminion, and set us up with 2 prizes, right? What are they going to do? Iron Jugulis. Okay. I could hard retreat it, right? I could do that. Attach the double turbo, hard retreat it. Let's Youngster before we do anything too crazy. We got Giovanni's Charisma. That's pretty good. Yeah, let's hard retreat it. We got the double turbo back. We're looking fine, right? And then we'll Zenblade and knock out the Luminion for 2 prizes and set us up very nicely. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. Countercatcher, Arven. Okay. Really, we just need a basic energy now. If we could top deck a basic energy, or Energy Loto could get us a basic energy in which we Giovanni's Charisma and put that fighting energy back in. As long as they didn't top deck a fighting energy, then we're still in this thing, right? So that'll just delay Repulsor. Dang it! I was hoping to delay Repulsor Axe from coming in, but we didn't get that. So we can Hyperblower this Iron Boulder back on. Oh man. Okay, let's see. We can do that. We could do that. But then we can't get... I was thinking we could Hyperblower the Ting Lu into the active. If we attack, we knock ourselves out. So let's see. Let's Giovanni's Charisma then. Oh, we should have retreated first. Oh well. So yeah, let's retreat into this. And we will hit end turn, I think. Oh, we can still attach energy. Double turbo onto Iron Jugulis. We can attack. We don't want to, though, because we want them to KO us so our stuff triggers, right? Yeah. That's what we want. So that'll do that. Automate combat, so that's 30, and then we do 40 with Vengeful Punch. They're at 90 damage, so they've got 150 HP left. Right? We're going to throw up this Iron Valiant and just see what we're going to be able to do. But I like it so far. Everything seems to be working out real well for us. Iron Valiant will come to the active. We could Hyper Blower and Arven. That's what we're going to do. We're going to Hyper Blower that there. We get Tinglu out. We're going to Arven. We're going to grab the Techno Radar. Done. We're not going to be behind on prizes anytime soon. So Techno Radar, that gone. We'll grab Iron Bundle, our last one. That's fine though. And they conceded. Woo! Future Pauper taking down a standard Future deck. Absolutely love it. We had very similar strategies too. It was a great match. Thank you to my opponent for being such a good sport about this and whatnot. Future Pauper, there's something about this deck that just feels so good to play, right? I don't like it quite as much as Ancient Pauper, which I've already shown off on the channel, but this Iron Jugulis is really sneaky, and that mixed with the Iron Valiant Gemini Laser, you're just being able to spread damage around and set up KOs in such unique ways. And of course, the Iron Bundle coming in strong with the Hyper Blower ability and getting us the exact KOs we need. Yes, beautiful. Loved it. Hopefully you enjoyed this too, and hopefully you decide to join the Discord, link in the description, where you can play in a Pauper tournament next week. We're just going to be running it through the Discord, and it's just going to be Pauper, ptcgl, and we're going to have so much fun. And then, sadly, I will be on vacation during the first week of Twilight Masquerade, which is when Pokemon YouTube channels see a spike in views for new content. I'm going to be having the recorded tournament that I run during that week, and yeah, it's not great timing for my vacation, but you know what? Sometimes that's just the way it is. Thank you so much for watching, and of course, until next time, keep playing Jank.